All right, so I have a weird problem. The first time I try to burn using Boolean etcher, it crashes. And it does that, you know, the blue screen. So I don't know. Now I need to pay attention to which image it does it with. If it does it with all of them or just from SimpleMining or what. So I got to start paying attention to that. But anyway, hopefully you guys come back in here. It says I'm live, so I think I'm good. But yeah, that sucks. All right, let me get back to it. We will try to do this again. Like I said, normally I restart right before the stream just to clear stuff up, and I did not do that again today, so my bad. We're gonna try to do this again. See, last night this happened, and the second time that we did it, it worked just fine. So we're gonna try this again. All right, so that's part of the symptom, okay, because see, whenever it crashed, this didn't come up. So I'm thinking that has something to do with the specific symptom. So I just need to I probably just need to write this down, you know, and figure it out. So figure out what's common, you know, between it happening. It's just weird. All right. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to be a professional here. But, you know, if I wasn't a professional, then I probably would just give up and just not go back live, right? But, you know, I'm with it. I can take a hit, you know. Hey, what's up, Dan? What's up, Crypto Mining Lifer, Cryptith, Chancoin? What is going on, Jonas P? Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things that happens live. I mean, shoot, I'm doing a flashing of a USB drive live, right? So, you know, this is not like an edited video. So, you know, it happens. It happens. All right, let's see. What can we, while we're waiting on that. Yeah, see, one of the things that, like this right here is something that I wanted to get into with Zcoin too, is they just tweeted this. This is recent. They just completed migration to deterministic masternodes, ensuring greater reliability of the Znode network. So I really want to get into that part of it because it sounds like they are kind of hybrid, right? So they have masternodes, but they also have proof of work. So I like stuff like that. I like whenever there's like a hybrid, kind of like Aon or the OAN, however you want to describe them. They have kind of a similar thing, although it's more of, you know, it's just staking. It's not really like masternodes. It's staking and mining, so proof of work mining. So I like that feature, you know, in a project. I like having those two different options and those two different ways of income. You know, one of it's kind of passive, and then one of it's kind of active with the proof of work side. So I like that. Think it'll be interesting, so hopefully I can get into that. Yeah, hit the like button again on this second video here. Let me fix up this. This is part 2, so I'm kind of thinking that it has to do with which image. So I got to keep an eye on that, because I don't remember it happening with the other OSs that we have used like this week, like earlier in the week. It didn't happen Monday or Tuesday, put it that way. And it did happen Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm curious about that. It seems related to the OS. But I would like to do, what I'll do is, you know, not during a stream, is I'll try it again. Like I'll wait some time and just use my computer like I normally do throughout the day, and then I'll try it, you know, and I can run different tests and try it one way and then try it with a different image and all that stuff. So I'll probably be able to figure it out. It's just going to take a little bit of time. All right, so the flash is complete. Yeah, and y'all can slap that FA in the chat too. Thanks. All right, so that's complete. So now we need to get into the USB drive. Always cancel out of all this stuff that comes up. You know, if you're on Windows, it's not going to recognize the file system, so it's going to freak out. And that's okay, because there's one drive that it can access, and that's the smOS config. So you're going to double click on config.txt. This is the only thing you have to do to get this rig that you boot from this USB drive to talk to the dashboard. This is all you have to do, is you have to change your email right here. Okay, so you change it to the email that you used to sign up for SimpleMining.net. And that's all I'm doing, and then I'm saving it. And I'm getting out of there, and then I'm going to right click on it and eject the drive. Then we will go over to the rig, and I have a little extension cable here so it's easier to get to. Plug up the USB drive like that, and then turn the rig on. That got spun around. Here we go. I don't know how that happened. Alright, so I noticed that the GPUs the fans aren't spinning on the GPUs, and this happens with this rig. I don't know why. The first time I've fired up, a lot of times the fans don't turn on, so it won't be recognized. So turn it off, turn it back on, should be good. Alright, so if we head back over to the console and go to rig list, at some point the rig will hopefully show up in here. I don't have the monitor on it, so alright, so there it is. It showed up. And this rig has been, the reason that you see the name is already fixed, right? It already matches. The reason that that occurs is because this rig has been on SimpleMining OS before, and they monitor it by, I think it's by actual MAC address, is how they know that this device, that this motherboard has been registered with, so to speak, SimpleMining already, and it knows what the name is, so it matches that up. It knows what the last name was, right? So if you're doing this the first time, then under name right there, you're probably just going to see no name. It'll literally say no name, right? And then if you want to change it, you just click on it and edit it and change it to whatever you want. All right, so this thing looks like it was configured to mine Conceal the last time and use Kryptonite, the overclocks for CNR. What would that be? I forget. Kryptonite something. I don't even remember. But anyway, yeah, I probably need to update that. But anyway, I don't mind with this rig. This is not something that I do very frequently with this particular rig, so not a big deal. But we need to come in and look at what pool we're going to use. So now we've got the rig up and running. So now let's go over here to miningpoolstats.stream, and we will hit up XZC. And then you can see here that 2 miners is at the top. They have 81%. Wow, that's a lot. So we want to spread out the hash rate a little bit, and that's why I ended up on Mint Pond. All right, so if we go over here to Mint Pond, this is the actually for my worker, my address, and my address I'm using a Zelcore wallet address. Let me get over there to that. Fire this up here. All right, so here is there's an update to Zelcore. I'll have to do that in a little bit. Come on, let me move it. All right, it's not letting me move the window here. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so this is the wallet that I'm using. So I click receive. This is the address that I'm mining to. So that's what we're gonna do. And if we come over here to SimpleMining, let's close this one so I don't get confused. So we need to configure a miner, and for AMD, there were several miners that we could use. I think there was SG Miner, Team Red Miner, and Wild Rig Multi. I think that those will work with Zcoin. So we'll try Team Red Miner. I think we tried a different one last time on the other OS, so we're going to use Team Red Miner this time. And if you're kind of wondering, I don't see. Oh, there it is, MTP right there. Okay, so you know, you could type in MTP, you know, to get to the miners that support it. So we're going to scroll down here to Team Red Miner. Here we go. So they're at version 0.7.7. I do see MTP in there, so we're going to try it. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll try it. All right, so we're going to give it a group name of XZC YouTube AMD. Now we have to figure out our algo and all that info here. All right, so if we come down here, and actually what we can do is if we go to the pool, oftentimes they will have some helpful information here. And remember last time I was just copying this, but if you scroll down a little bit more, there's a little bit more information, so it helps. Let's see if they have Team Red Miner. Yep. So here is basically a string, a miner configuration string for Team Red Miner. So we're going to copy all of this. We're going to leave off the actual miner executable here, the Team Red Miner, because you don't need it for SimpleMining. It puts that in there for you. So all we're going to do is copy, highlight all that, paste. So now we have everything looking pretty good. We just need to get our wallet address in here. So let's go and grab that. And this is the wallet address from Zelcore. Plug that in there, and then for the worker name, I'll use the variable, which is $rig name. Looks like that. Then we're gonna do password. We'll just call it miner for the password, and I'll show you why I'm doing that in a couple minutes here. A lot of times you would just do, you know, X or whatever. All right, so now we have the new group. So we're going to go down here to rig list, put a check mark next to the rig, actions, group config, choose the group that we just created, and then save. It's going to kick off a reboot, and then we'll be able to watch what happens here, most likely. So it looks like it's working. I think it would have to, well, it definitely would have to go and get the miner. I don't know if it did that already. I didn't see it. Alright, wow, that's a horrible color there, guys. Looks like... Alright, let's go over here and see if we're getting... It's not showing any hash rate or anything yet. It is right here, though. So let's get out of here and see if the console here is... Oop, it looks like it was trying to, and then it went away. I mean, it does look like it's, yeah, I wonder if maybe this has a problem with displaying the hash rate for MTP inside of SimpleMining. I've seen that before, where just because it shows right here, it might not be what is true. Okay, so the way that we can kind of check is we can go to the pool and just making sure I got my address copied there. So I'm going to go over to the pool and we are going to... Okay, so there's the worker. It's not working, it doesn't look like. So there's no... Huh, okay. So again, we have a little bit of trouble here, looks like. I mean, it's receiving a job here, and then... Alright, I'm going to reboot one time because I know that... We did some config change there, and I'm just going to throw it a reboot just to see. Let me see what y'all are saying. Did I miss something or what? What's up, Unknown Crypto and Nemesis? What is up? Thanks for tuning in and hanging out, guys. Oh, you're not late, Unknown Crypto. I'm getting tripped up again. No hash rate, but again, you know, I just don't know about the miners and whether or not they can actually mine MTP. I mean, it says it does, but I don't know if it means for actually, you know what, that's a good question here. It could be that it was only well, I've seen this before where it might only be for NVIDIA, right? But I mean, Team Red Miner definitely is, you know, for AMD, but I wonder, you know, I don't know, it's weird. A little bit weird. And it could be, you know, you know what it could be? It could be the overclocks too, but they look pretty standard here. All right, it says optimizing difficulty may take several minutes, so I might just be. Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. Team Red Miner is like that, right? Doesn't it take quite a while to? It's got like a benchmarking that it does, right? Am I thinking about that right? Am I thinking about the right miner there? I think it does. I don't know, I'm tired. I don't remember. I know there's some of them that have a pretty extensive benchmarking. So maybe we just have to wait here. I don't really want to wait for minutes though. That's too long. We'll see what happens here. All right, I'll just let this rock. We can talk about other stuff. All right, hey, look, it says share accepted. All right, so maybe we do have something going on here. Although it still says no hash rate here. That's funny. All right, so if we go to the pool now, all right, we got it here. All right, so what might be happening here, I don't know if maybe just SimpleMining is just not able to pull the hash rate from the miner properly, but you see how it's, you know, 0. But if you go to the pool, you can see that there is hash rate and it's submitting shares and stuff. So it's got 3 valid submits. So we're good here. That means that we're working, and as long as it's good on the pool, I don't really care what the mining operating system says. It's clearly wrong, right? Because the pool is what you are really concerned about. So now that we're over here on the pool, I can show you what I was talking about with the payout. So on Mint Pond, if you, I don't know if I can show you with, yeah, this is going to be a good test. Okay, so if I go to the little hamburger up here, they call that a hamburger. I don't know why, but, well, I mean, I know why, but the 3 lines, the menu lines, whatever you want to call them. If you go there and then go to, actually, no, I'm in the wrong spot. Get out of there. All right, if you go down here to payout, right? So you got these 3 really important links down here in the bottom. So if you go to payout here, you basically get to decide, you know, okay, payout disabled, pay once, pay hourly, however you want to pay out, and then the minimum balance to pay out. And it looks like the minimum can be 0.002, so you could get paid out a lot. Basically, this rig, well, not this rig, but the NVIDIA rig was earning about 1 per day, 1 XZC per day. No, yeah, it was almost 1 per day, I think. So, you know, that makes sense to get a payout daily. You know, I think that's the longest you can go is daily. But what you have to do is you have to type in your password here that you have set in your miner, right? So if you go to, you know, whatever you set in your miner right here as your password right there, then that is what you would use on Mint Pond to update your payout. So this wasn't done, and that's why I wasn't getting payouts, right? So I'm going to type in my password here and then pay daily, and it's probably not going to work, but I'm going to explain why. So I'm going to click update payout. Okay, and it did work. All right, so on the other miner, the NVIDIA miner, what were we using? We were using CCMiner, I think, right? So on CCMiner, I had to change the, actually I might be able to show you, let's see here. So whenever I was trying to update it on CCMiner, it wouldn't work. It told me constantly that the password was incorrect, even though I double checked and triple checked that it was, you know, what I had in here. But it would not work, and it failed every time until I changed the the parameters inside of the miner. So see how now I have -- algo equals. Before I was using the, I don't know what they're called, I'm sure that there's a name, but I was just using the standard -a space MTP. So I had, now I don't think that this one matters, but what does matter, at least on CCMiner talking to Mint Pond, is this right here. So once I changed it to -- pass equals and then the password that I wanted, it worked. Once I changed that and the miner restarted, I was able to update my payout settings on Mint Pond. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Before, I don't know, I mean, I could go back through this and show you what it used to look like. I probably should have just, but I was troubleshooting, so I probably should have just created a new one. But you can see down here like the different options. You can use -a or -- algo, and the same for password, which is the one that mattered, is -p or -- pass equals password. So this one right here, if you use this, it won't work, it'll fail, but if you use this, it'll work. So I don't know if maybe it's just something on the, it's probably the pool side just not processing it correctly whenever you use just -p. for CC Miner. Anyway, I can go on and on about that. But anyway, so it looks like we are mining and we are good to go. Not very efficient though, because this is, you know, AMD with 2 GPUs, but hey, it is what it is. All right, wow, I'm tired, guys. I'm gonna let you go. That was 38 minutes. That's not too bad. That's short for me. I try to keep it under 30, and I even want it to be down in the 15-minute range, maybe even a little bit lower than that. But it's just hard going through all of this, you know, the image burn, the editing, you know, file editing, then booting, and then if you have any problem whatsoever, like we have every night this week, then it just adds a little bit to the time. So, but it's cool to be able to work through the problems, you know. Now I don't know what this particular problem was, other than just that reboot maybe helped. I don't know, but it seemed to come up the second time that we tried it, so I don't know what the problem was, but there it is. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow night. It'll be the same time, 9:30 tomorrow night. It's Crypto Fireball Friday. I haven't drank all week, so I've been doing really well with that. So tomorrow, I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully you guys are too. We are planning another poker tournament, so keep your eyes and ears open for that. I don't know when. It'll be sometime in August, but that should be fun also. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Stay savage, everybody.